All right, guys, I'm here with Mike Bickings and Eddie Alvarez. We're going to be doing the fight companion later today. So we got an incredible card. We got some really tight animosity heading toward the main end of the card. Very excited for a lot of that. Mike, we're back in the Valley Forge Casino. Tell me about what do we have coming up to leading to this moment, and what are you excited for, brother?
So before we go any further, I want to give this man his props here. This guy has fought for me. He's left gallons of blood in the cage. I think he left a finger in the cage last time he was in there. This dude just loses body parts for the sake of entertaining these fans.
Yeah, man.
This is a warrior right here, so I just want to give this man his props.
Respect, man. Love you, brother.
He's incredible. Back to your question. So we want to make an announcement on your show. We have secured a deal with Valley Forge Casino. We're going to do 4 dates in 2024, which makes me extremely happy. This place is massive, very accommodating, and there's room to do anything we want to do. Plus, they're a little laid back. You know, we get a little goofy at Art of War. If I want to bring an elephant in here and ride it to the cage, you know what I mean?
They're not going to have a
Do it, man.
Yeah. So very excited, but we're very excited about what 2024 holds. We draw more people than any other event in Pennsylvania, so I'm excited to keep bringing that crowd back here, and everyone can share the experience of Valley Forge.
That's amazing. Yo, Eddie, I'm going to give you the final word, brother. Which is the fight of the night for you?
Oh, man, there's a lot of fights on tonight. Gambrino, man, I'm excited for that one. Also, we got a seasoned vet in Ryan Cafaro. Don't know too much about his opponent, but, you already know it's MMA. Anything can happen. So, I'm excited, man, to watch these guys bang, man.
Yeah, it's going to be straight bangers. Guys, I'm here with Ethan Mercado. Ethan, I love the swag you got going out here. It looks like your team's repping your stuff pretty hard. I think you probably got some good fundraising from that to help you with the camp. Tell me, what was your camp like, bro?
My camp was very fun. We were supposed to fight last week with the second, and unfortunately the guy pulled out last minute. So I guess it was just like an extended fight camp. Same thing, just fix up a couple of things, cut back down, and then just do what I do. Really enjoy this sport. I love it every day. It's the best thing that could have ever happened to me, and I just want to thank my sponsorships and my family for all the support.
That's amazing, man. Well, Eddie got me hyped up about you. You're the first one I came over to talk to over here, so I really want to see you do some stuff. What do you think your focus is going to be? More grappling, more striking?
If he wants to grapple, I'm ready to grapple. I got my wrestling background. I feel very confident with that, but I'm going to most likely keep my distance. I got long arms. He's got long arms, but I'm going to cut angles, stay sharp to my punches, and hopefully go out there and do what I do best.
That's amazing. Eddie, you got anything for Ethan?
Yeah. Ethan, what are you fighting at? What weight class?
35.
35. So I know you've been working with Justin Burke. That was my guy. Man, your striking is probably improving dramatically with this man in your corner, man. So what do you know about your opponent? As far I've looked at him, but I don't know too much about him. I know you're supposed to fight for Cage Wars. Got canceled. So you just stayed through camp pretty much and just jumped right on this one because that was last month, and now you're right here, man.
Yeah, pretty much. We don't know anything, but I'm just gonna go out there, feel them out, catch my openings, and we'll just go from there. I pick up things pretty quickly, so we'll just go out there and see what happens.
Awesome, man. I'm excited for you, man.
Thank you.
That's amazing. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming down the aisle, this is Liam O'Toole. Everybody's going against the shadow press. Let's go! O'Toole! Knockout!
Yo, we were just talking about you, bro. Yo, tell me about that fucking guillotine, dog. That shit. Dude, I was worried about you at first. I'm like, oh, he's just doing it defensively. But then it was like, nah, this is real.
So basically, a lot of guys here don't know my grappling skills and my wrestling skills. So you just guys saw it.
Yeah,
First
man.
round finish.
Tell us about the background. What belt are you in jiu-jitsu? What's your wrestling background?
I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, and
That's
when I was
awesome.
young, 10, 12-year-old back in my country, I used to do a sambo and judo.
Sambo as well?
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
And, because of my last fight, I just strike and didn't show my grappling skills. That doesn't mean that I don't have it. So
Yeah, man.
I showcased it, and I will showcase it even more in my next fights.
Yeah, man. I thought it was excellent, bro.
Yeah.
You're that
Set it
guillotine. We thought it was a defensive thing.
Yeah.
But then we saw your opponent Antonio. He was like, oh shit, like this is
Yeah.
real.
So I was listening to my cornermans right here too. They would keep telling me, get deeper on that guillotine. So I knew that I got to give up a position a little so I can get deep on that guillotine and get that finish. That's what I did and get that finish. Today morning in the gym when I was warming up, I was telling my boys right here that if that guy gonna start to wrestle with me, that will be his biggest mistake. I want to say a couple words about Joey Milano.
Yeah, please tell us about him, man. We don't know too much about him.
This is my main training partner. He's a PA
Yeah?
State wrestling champion. And he will showcase his power in this fight. He is better than that guy. Sorry to say that, but he will finish him.
Let's go, Joey. Smash this motherfucker. Smash it. Coach, smash that motherfucker.
Let's go, Joe!
guys. End of the night, we had some incredible matches. I have 2 of the champs, probably some of the best fights of the night. Went the distance, both of them, and were some incredible matches. So we got Johnny Garbarino. Oh my God, you were just dropping bombs the whole night, brother. Tell me a little bit about your camp, bro. Like, you coming into this, like, how did you get prepared? And man, your gas tank looked incredible, man. I've been watching you the last couple Art Awards, and you've just been impressing me more and more every time, bro.
Thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. Where are we starting? What's up? So the gas tank. I go to Explosive Sports. I got a really, really good trainer. He used to train the Eagles over at Velocity in South Jersey. He's got his own thing now. It's called Explosive Sports. His name's Trey Tolliver. So shout out to him. That's where my strength and conditioning comes in. I'm always doing road work, always working hard in the room. That's where I get a lot of my confidence. I just put a lot of time in the gym. That's it. As far as the fight, that guy was really, really tough. I'm glad he pushed me to a high bar, high status limit or whatever. I needed that, especially for my second pro fight in MMA. I think he had like 70 amateur fights before this.
He was a tank, man. He was taking a lot of the shots from you. I was wondering if you could keep up with it, and you just did. It was incredible.
And the whole thing for me is, whenever I train, like whether it be boxing or Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu, whatever, I try to go like, I'll go 5.5s or 5.10s or whatever it is, right? We'll do crazy numbers, and I'll try to just keep going and breaking myself down. And I'll do the same thing. Like, I'll warm up hard, and then I'll do like strength training later, right? And the point of that is, when you start at a very, very high like warm up, and it's already a difficult warm up, and then you do strength training after. That's where you get that like second win or third win in the second and third round.
Yeah.
Other people, if you notice, even like bodybuilders and stuff, they'll do a pyramid system, and then they'll start to drop it down. They'll go heavy, and then they'll taper down and lift like less for more reps. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
I go heavier.
Yeah.
I go higher intensity, more so. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Even on pad work or whatever.
I used to do a little bit of lifting myself, so I 100%, man. 100% no.
But grateful to get the win. I give all my glory to God. And secondly, I'd like to thank my family and my coaches and all my fans for showing up.
Yeah, that was amazing, man. The Balance crew showed up today too, man. It was beautiful.
Best
beautiful
team in the world, in my opinion. But we're just going to show everybody soon.
Yeah, that's amazing. All right, yo. Well, let me get Josiah. Come over. Why don't you come over here real quick? Yeah. So Josiah, you also went the distance in your match, bro. Dealt damage, and Alex was giving you a run for your money. That was a rematch, and we came away with the W, bro. Tell me a little bit about it, man.
Yeah, Alex is a tough fucking dude. He obviously changed his game plan up. I thought he might. You know, I know his bread and butter is his hands. He loves to hit that big right hand. So I figured he knew that I know that, so he was probably going to try and mix it up a little bit. I saw as soon as we came out, he went southpaw. And I was like, okay, southpaw, you want to stay outside the foot. But I was like, I think he's baiting me into his right hand because he knows he wants me to circle to my left. So our game plan was basically just use my kicks and use I've been working a lot of boxing, a lot of footwork. It's still, you know, I trained kickboxing and Muay Thai for years. I never competed, but wrestling, jiu-jitsu. But I've only been boxing the past year. And so I've really just kind of started learning the footwork, putting stuff together, jumping a lot of rope. So I still, you know, I have a lot of muscle chains to grow. I have a lot of growth potential still. But that's really what I was trying to show this fight was, you know, set things up with the hands a little bit. Don't flinch when he's throwing those hands, like shoulder roll a little bit and come right back with my own shots.
Yeah. You were really creative with the kicks too. I definitely
That was the big goal. I was like, if I can keep stabbing him with the kicks and ripping that leg kick, you know, I've conditioned the shit out of my shins, so like I can just, you know, kick whatever. So I knew it was going to be hard for him to check that because it takes a long time to get that conditioning. So, but I knew he also knew that that's what I wanted. Yeah. So I was like, set those kicks up, start chewing that leg up, start throwing those body kicks, and that'll open the hands up a little bit too. And he came out and he started wrestling, and I wasn't expecting that. So props to him, man. He's a really good dude, and he's a great fighter for sure. His team seems awesome too. So I hope we get to hang out and train together. That's what I love about this. Is like you fight somebody, and then all of a sudden you guys are friends, and you've got a whole another group of people that you can access as training partners and friends down the road. So that's what I'm all about, is making friends. I mean, we can play tough guy if you want. If you want to play tough guy, like, you know, some people love the drama. whatever, we can do that. But I'd much rather be friendly and professional.
Let me ask both you guys, what are you excited for Art of War 34? Are you guys going to be on it? You trying to get on that card? Who are you trying to face, or are you trying to see any specific matchups?
You go first, brother.
Yeah.
You're the main event. I feel like you should go first. But yeah, no, I would love to. I'm always down to fight. You know, we're going to talk to the team. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you know, this might be the chance to jump right into pro. You know, I think at this point in time, the difference between advanced amateur and pro fights is not that big. Like there's so many awesome gyms around. There's so many legit guys that train all the time. Yeah, so I just feel like, you know, I would almost rather jump into pro and have to grow into it a little bit and have a couple hard fights. You know, who cares if you lose a fight like that? You know, like if you lose a hard fight that the crowd loves, you're making fans, you're making progress. You know, like my favorite fighter of all time is Clay Guida, and I just love that. Yeah, I love that mentality. Doesn't matter if you win, the crowd is cheering for you, and you're always gonna have that dog in you. So, yeah, I'd love to get back in there in March. I think that's when they're doing the next one.
Yeah.
And who knows? Stay tuned. I might be making a pro debut then.
All right, I love it, man. And Johnny, what are we expecting for 34? You gonna be on there? You got any training partners you're excited to watch?
Combination, exactly. So this fight went really well, right? We had a sold-out arena. Very blessed for that. As long as my hand is good, because they're pretty banged up right now. I was just icing them for 2 hours. Hopefully, you know, some imaging on the hands, so hopefully everything's good there. Yeah, exactly. Right after this, I plan to come back with Mike's blessing from Art of War, the promoter. I would like to headline it again and be another main event. But whatever, man. I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm so hungry right now. I just want to get through where I got to go, get these regional wins, get the experience. The more experience, the better. And then go and make a run for the UFC. That's all I want.
That's amazing, man. What do you think about a lot of the guys? Like, I know Trouble Small is going for the TUF. He's going for the Ultimate Fighter. Are you thinking about that?
Dear friend of mine, I'm wishing him all the best. I'm praying for him, and I think he has all the potential in the world to be in the UFC, along with our whole team. You know what I mean? Ryan Cafaro, I was back there. I didn't get to talk to him quite yet, but I was watching the fight, and I was a little upset, and then I kind of zoned it out because I don't like to see my friends going through or getting,
Of course.
you know, possible loss or decision loss or whatever. But I was pulling for him. He's another dear friend of mine. I'm always rooting for
Dude, his fight
for
was
local
so
guys.
close,
And,
too. Excellent match.
So you know, but listen, another guy. He's proven it. He has a lot of experience. I just think he's getting a little unlucky with a couple fights, and it happens, man. I got losses too, bro.
Yeah.
You got to take them and get better, and you know, everyone's journey's different. Hopefully I have an easy journey, but hopefully it's a little harder so I can tell a better story. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Everything happens for a reason, and you got to stay the path. Don't give up on yourself. That's it. So
Those are some amazing words, and I think that's a great way to wrap it up. Unless, Eddie, you got anything else to say? Art of War 34?
Art of War 34, man. I'm expecting to see this guy back and pro debut. Let's go, man. Hopefully your hand's good, man. I want to see you, man.
Well told, bro.
Man,
You a hard fucking head.
bro, man. Man, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know how that guy didn't.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, guys. So we'll be back for Art of War 34. Make sure you guys follow Johnny Garbarino and Josiah Swar on Instagram as well. Yeah, fuck yeah. All right, peace.